Many people refer to the recipe I'm going to make now as Grandma Joan's corn pudding. It is a recipe that has been in my family for many years. My sisters make it now, as do I. My mom was Joan, and it's easy to make. I happen to double the recipe and take it to any sort of covered dish function we might be having. I also do have it at probably most family events and celebrations. It's easy to make, and sometimes I make it in a smaller container and put half of it with jalapeños and half of it plain, so if someone doesn't want jalapeños, they can have that. It's also fun to make and put in even smaller dishes, so if you're taking food to someone, maybe it's someone who's living by themselves or two people, Michael's has these little ceramic dishes that look like bread dishes. You could also make a number of those and have them either to give away or for yourself for multiple meals. So what do? I'm going to be using 3 sticks of butter. And what I do to make it easier is melt this in the microwave, because it does call for melted butter. And that way I have my dish already with some butter in it, because you do need to have your dish greased. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and so that is warming up now. Put this in the microwave. While I have the butter in the microwave, I'm going to start mixing the eggs. It will take 4 eggs. And I start mixing those. To the eggs, I'm going to add Jiffy corn muffin mix, and I have 2 of those. I just want to let you know there is a vegetarian Jiffy corn muffin mix, so if you have someone that is eating with you that needs vegetarian, there is a vegetarian corn muffin mix. The next thing I'm going to be adding is corn. I use both just regular sweet corn, and then you use cream style corn. With the regular corn, you do need to drain this. With the cream corn, you use it as it is. And I'm also going to add my 16 ounces of sour cream. The last thing I'm going to add is my melted butter. I don't know that I mentioned this, but I do put wax paper over the butter when I am melting it in the microwave to prevent having a mess in the microwave. We'll try and get as much of this out of here as I can, but this will be used to grease the pan. Again, if I was adding jalapeños, this would be when I would add it. To this recipe, you would just pour out what you would want in a single serving and then put some jalapeños in it. How much? You decide how spicy you like it. And then pour. And again, this is going into an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees. And I'll show you how you know it's ready. It has to do with how jiggly it is, but I'm gonna say about 45 minutes minimum for this double serving. The way that you know that this corn pudding recipe is done is shake it. You want it brown a little bit on the top, but as you shake the pan, if there's any movement, don't take it out yet, let it settle. especially if you've done the double recipe as I did. You can use a toothpick or a cake tester to put it in the middle and take it out, but what you want is a firmness, but you want it to be moist. Again, this is a very simple recipe. You can make it the night before and not cook it all the way, and then just pop it into the oven for a few minutes, 10-15 minutes before you serve it. I love to bring this to covered dish dinners. Everyone who has it adores it. I hope you do too.